Okay. Good evening. I went for a job interview today, and I'm probably not supposed to talk to you about it because it was for MI5. During the interview, they said to me, Judith, what qualities do you think you could bring to this position? And I said, well, as a middle-aged woman, I am invisible. People think middle-aged women are sad, lonely creatures without any great passion or emotion in their lives, and I proved this wrong recently when my cat died. Because I missed my cat, I went to one of those cat cafes, and as I sat there, all the cats went straight by my table and went to the lady at the next one. The bitch had brought some tuna with her. However, I'm not actually a sad, lonely cat lady because I happen to be married to an attractive younger man. Though he is emotionally unfaithful to me, with a multi-million-pound organisation that is a North London football club. He says that I cannot share his passion because as a woman, I'm unable to understand the offside rule. I said, you may be right, but I do know about men being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Without VAR. So he scored an own goal there. He even calls out Harry Kane's name in his sleep. And I wanted a divorce, but I missed the transfer window. Now, recently I've been watching this TV series called His Dark Materials. And in that series, all the people are accompanied by a demon that takes the form of an animal. Now, I was thinking in our universe, we also have our demon, our phones. We spend all day gently stroking them, and our whole lives are inside them. And if we're separated from them, we get great anxiety, and we live in fear of losing them. And if they run out of power, we are dead to the world. Anyway, it may be my age, but I don't get this hipster culture. It's not just because I prefer men with clean-shaven faces and their balls camouflaged by pubes. But I did meet a hipster barista at the cat cafe that made my heart race. That's because the coffee was so bloody strong. Anyway, I think hipster culture is about taking something really ordinary, making up a story about it to make it sound really precious, and then charging a lot of money for it. For instance, I bought some Nordic sea salt recently. It was £8 for 10 grams of salt. However, I did realise that it was genuine Nordic sea salt because it had all these little bits of coloured plastic in it. Another thing I haven't been getting recently is all this thing about being demisexual, that someone's considered like half sexual. If they're not the sort of person who goes to a bar, gets drunk, and has sex in the toilets with the first person they meet. When I was young, that was just called not being a slag. However, I don't want to leave you with the impression that being a middle-aged woman is all bad, because I do feel that if I ever found myself alone in the Oval Office with Donald Trump, he wouldn't try to grab my pussy. Thank you, good night, everybody.